With David's permission and frankly with his insistence, I want to tell the court and everybody gathered how we got to where we are today, because there's a lot of people who have been involved in this case professionally, emotionally, and it was important to David that they get some closure today, and so I want to just explain how we got there. Last week, after a series of meetings between us and David and a lot of conversations about the evidence and really a lot of soul searching from David, he let go of a secret that he had been keeping for 14 and a half years. And I know throughout the life of this case there have been people who have stepped forward to say, David told me this, David told me that, and David would tell this court and anybody else that's frankly not true. He never told anybody what he told Guy and myself last week. And at that point, the question became, all right, well, what do you want to do? Where do we go from here, David? And immediately, David said, I want to now do the right thing. I want to stop the speculation. I want to stop the false accusations that I've made over the course of time. I want people to know the truth about what happened, and I don't want people to wonder. So to the extent that we are trying to preserve a little bit of dignity here, David wanted today about giving some closure to people. So I'm not going to tell the entirety of the story. I'm not sure that that's proper, but I will say that it's important for David to tell everybody. On that day, he was doing what he had been doing both before and after, which is running this tire scheme that's alluded to in the criminal complaint. Went to Brittany Zimmerman's door that day to do that. Certainly didn't go there with the intent to kill anybody or even harm anybody. And she was kind. The evidence has always been clear that she was a kind-hearted person, and she was that day. And David, once he got in there and ran the scheme and was not going to get any money, stepped into the bathroom for a moment to use the bathroom, and when he came out and noticed she was on the phone, he basically lost it, for lack of a better phrase. He was in the throes of a lot of drug usage and was paranoid and had not been out of prison for all that long and was very worried about what was happening on the other end of that line, and then proceeded to do acts which absolutely fit the legal criteria for first-degree intentional homicide. It was not an easy secret, I think, for him to share. I know that he has felt some relief in telling it, and I know we'll feel a little bit more relief today by coming clean officially with this court by entering this plea. But in short form, that is how we got to where we are today. Thank you.